was a scanning 2D. I wasn't me, I couldn't breathe, I was choked up. Spent a couple weeks trying to figure out if there was any other way, if I could take a different route. And I pussied out, never told her how I felt. I was thinking about myself, now I never know if she's my daughter. Wish that I could think aloud, but I'm piffing on this loud while I'm living in this silence. If she found out, I still doubt we will find us. If I reach out, it will be selfish, my time's up. Might have another, so it's time to get my grind up. I fell in love with a hoe I was beating, I schemed to delete it. Instead I caught feelings and rap told me don't. Now I'm dealing with your demons and you don't even know who your fucking BD is. Could be me if you didn't cheat and you say you did it, but I don't believe. Either way, beating days after breaking. It's on the street, gotta wait for waking. We make mistakes, but you're pagan, it's so frustrating. I'm waiting just to find out if it's mine. Guess you got that hole to climb out. I'm getting high, I'm saving dimes to the high count. And if it's not mine, I book a flight out and then I'll fly south. As a young guy, thought it would be clever to start trapping. Saw how money coming fast, I'm trying to hurry to the cash. I saw my cousin getting stacks in, blowing it on crepes. And nowadays I get a racking, I'll be putting it on debts. I can't retrace steps of where I lost my tracks. And lent a couple people though, and no one ever got it. Ghost with emotions I can't pass. I was gassed when I caught the pack. I flipped another flipped it fast. Never saw me again. I was yo, got me tripping on my mind again. I'm staring, glazing at my phone. I don't even know if she's a good or a crazy hoe. I feel to give this love, I know I shouldn't, but I stay involved, moving like Joseph Budden. Got me cussing on this microphone like fuck a bitch. I don't trust a woman, thought you different.
Yeah, let's take it from top.
I'm gonna write these out after, but I'll just put this down in there. Yo, Rodney King music. Got me tripping on my mind again. I'm staring, glazing at my phone, and I don't even know if she's a good or a crazy hoe. I feel to give this love, I know I shouldn't, but I stay involved, moving like Joseph Budden. Got me cussing on this microphone like fuck a bitch. I don't trust a woman, thought you different.
Yeah.
Pulling.
Yeah, we're going back.
Yeah, cool. Yo. Yo, got me tripping on my mind again. I'm staring, glazing at my phone. I don't even know if she's a good.
Yeah, nunu in the studio. Live,
Rodney
I said records, Rodney King music. Yeah, and what we were recording the freestyle, nunu first single. In it.
To bring that heat through for Rodney, you know.
Yeah, we trying.
Yo, listen. So I've been sitting here. As I think of words to spit, I take another burn upon the spliff and you just heard the flick. I know my worth and I've been working, but I learned some shit. I know on earth you need to take the worst to learn from me. When I was young I had the boss, and so I burned a bitch. I brought around, I gave a piece with dip. I dropped the rough, I said my piece and dipped. And like a decent kid, no need to reason with. Then I'll delete the bitch. I've been treasoning on these women. A few weeks passed, thought I'd take a peep upon the social feed, and then I pre
Your
that
phone
I
is
can't
speaking.
believe.
Can you mute your phone? Your phone is speaking.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that what that is, fam? Thought I could hear something though. That's mad. Is that what that was? Thought I could hear something.
Let's go then.
Yo. So I've been sitting here, and as I think of words to spit. Listen. Yo. So I've been sitting here, And as I think of words to spit, I take another burn upon the spliff and you just heard the flick. I know my worth and I've been working, but I learned some shit. I know on earth you need to take the worst to learn from it. When I was young I had the boss and so I burnt a bitch. I brought around, I gave a piece with dip, I dropped it off, I said my piece and dipped. And like a decent kid, no need to reason with. Then I delete the bitch, cause I've been treasoning on these women. A few weeks passed, thought I'd take a peep upon the social feed, and then I prayed that I can't believe what I seen. It was a scam 2D, I wasn't me, I couldn't breathe, I was choked up. Spent a couple weeks trying to figure out if there was any other way, if I could take a different route. Then I pussied out, never told her how I felt, cause I was thinking about myself. Now I never know if she's my daughter, wish that I could think aloud, but I'm piffing on this loud while I'm living in this silence. If she found out, I still doubt we will find us. If I reach out, it will be selfish, my time's up. Might have another, so it's time to get my grind up. I fell in love with a hoe, I was beaten, I schemed to delete it. Instead I caught feelings and rap told me don't. Now I'm dealing with your demons and you don't even know who your fucking BD is. It could be me if you didn't cheat, and you say you didn't, but I don't believe. Either way, beating days after breaking, it's Elm Street, gotta wait for waking. We make mistakes, but you're pagan, it's so frustrating that I'm waiting just to find out. And if it's mine, I guess you got that whole to climb out. I'm getting high, I'm saving dimes to a high count. If it's not mine, I'll book a flight out and then I'll fly south. But I'm trying to keep the grudge that I'm holding up against you. For sure you fucked up and yet you say you never meant to. When somebody mentions you, I can't help but resent you. Repent you, take a pick a pen and hit my mental. I hit this instrumental like I was meant to. Sit and piff the lane with someone that I can just vent to. Talking about my dreams I need to reach and I intend to. I just need to find my feet and not just follow what my friends do. But distractions reoccurring, I still got you on my phone. You've been stirring but don't know yourself for certain, and yet you tell yourself you're worth it, but inside you're feeling worthless. And your friends turn out as burdens, try to teach you but you didn't learn. I tried to preach but you never heard. I hit the streets and I took the work, and you would sleep while I'm up to earn. I'm sticking sheets, only puff the herb. You probably stuck in sheets without a tough to burn. You want to keep a man and be his peace and not his war, and if you want to have his family and be his being, not a whore. Furthermore, I ignored what my people thought. I was in a deeper thought. I took a peep and saw through your feeble doors, and now you need my love, but I ain't needing yours. You be the cause. I found it hard to sleep, like I'm creased upon uneven floors and got no sheet to keep me warm. I beat the storm, I turn into the beach and watch the people swarm. Everybody feeling more redeemed. I fork and eat the beat, of course, until there's nothing left. Let me get this off my chest. I'm feeling like I'm trapped, strapped up in the vest of stress, wishing I could dead to death, wishing you would step correct, but ain't no good than wishing on a mission for my mom to rest. I use my intuition, make decisions to become the best, writing with precision, using wisdom as my intellect. I don't do this for money, but could use a check. I'm expressing feelings, trying to find a piece of happiness up in this mess, but I don't see no happiness, and all I see is darkness. No, I'm not the only one. As people, we are marchers. We gotta take control and be the sergeant. You never get a hold of me, not owning me. I'm leaving for departures. I said I'm leaving for departures. You never get a hold of me, not owning me. I'm leaving for departures. I'm leaving for departures. Yeah, it could be better still.
Yeah, it can get better.
Yeah. Come on, room me again.
Yeah, one more try.
You can't fucking just speed the BPM up by 2, can ya? So it's gonna fuck with your whole bass, isn't it?
It's a wave. Bro, I could get this for you. I'll check it. What do you think? What are you hearing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen. I like to listen. Hope I don't miss this setting. Yeah.
If I reach out, it will be selfish. My time's up. I have another, so it's time to get my grind up. I fell in love with a whole beat and I schemed to delete it instead. Instead I call feelings and rap on me on. Now I'm feeling the feelings and you don't even know who the fuck it could be you if you didn't cheat. And you say you didn't, but I don't believe it. Either way, beating days after breaking. I'm street, got my whip away. Then we make mistakes, but you're paying. It's so frustrating. And if it's mine, I guess you got down what you're playing now. Saving things to right now. If it's not mine, I'll book a flight out and then a flight south. But I'm trying to keep the grudge that I'm holding up in the street. Fuck, and get you saying you never meant to. When somebody mentions you got on, I put the soap you, the pimp you. Yeah, take a pic of them and make my mental man. I hate this instrumental like I was meant to.
I'll back it hard when I've got to.
You like it? Or you want to go again?
Yeah, we'll run it again. One second, let's make a phone call.
Yeah, another section, little eating up the beat. Yeah. Beat called apostolic rhythm. Yeah. We're live inside Radio Ditch. You see how we do it?
Like that. Rodney King music.
Yeah.